Yes, he was referring to giving me information about General Mkhwanazi that I should be using in the ad hoc, because it was in line with him saying that he understands the line of my questions, that I'm looking for information about General Mkhwanazi, which is, I don't know where he gets that. However, it was a way, I think he was trying to pursue me to then go after General Mkhwanazi with what he was going to give me. So I was very, very skeptical in even probing further of those information that he wants to give me, because at no stage I spoke about General Mkhwanazi. And it wouldn't make sense why out of nowhere you would just punch in General Mkhwanazi's name, whereas there's a lot of corrupt police that he can tell me about.
Okay, so it wasn't that you had given him any indication that you were looking for information?
I don't even know where he gets that.
Okay. So what then happens is another gentleman enters the room.
Yes.
And you explain that he asks this gentleman whether he had information on, as you put it, Mkhwanazi and the helicopter. Did they speak any further about that? What was the issue about the helicopter?
To be honest with you, when the gentleman was walking down the stairs towards me, this is where Yusuf says, "This is my boy. This is the guy who has the information." Then he takes me, grabs me back to the boardroom, and then he speaks about the information of the helicopter. He did mention a place and the helicopter, and I don't know what he was talking about, but this muscular guy didn't speak much. He only agreed that I have and that he will package it on a USB for me, and then they'll give it to me on Friday. But so, this one, because I was tired of listening to him, to be honest. I can't recall exactly the words he was saying, but he was speaking again fast and a lot of things that I couldn't even listen to.
So he said they would put it onto a USB drive and give it to you on Friday when you meet
in Sandton.
So the idea was when you meet with General Khan that they would.
When I meet, yes, with the idea of the meeting was going to meet. I was supposed to meet Imran, Yusuf, and Khan. That's how the meeting was going to be on that Friday, and I went to that meeting.
I see. So it wasn't just going to be you and General Khan.
No.
Okay. Can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. I see in the next paragraph I mistyped. I wanted to say it is worth mentioning. So I said it is worth nothing. Can I correct that?
It says it's worth noting.
Oh, okay. No, in this one.
You were right the first time when you wrote
one. Okay, yeah. It is worth noting that Yusuf requested my contact details, which I refused to provide. He was persistent, stating that they could change the location reflected on my phone. I declined this offer. It may also be important to note that my phone remained in the car throughout the meeting, as I was apprehensive that it could be hacked.
Okay, yes. Pause there, please, because I'd like you to explain the following. He says they could change the location reflected on your phone. What did you understand by that?
Now, that one he explained thoroughly many times as he was talking on this thing. Kept on saying, you kept on saying, give me your number. I'll call you so that we can arrange the meeting. Trying to eliminate Ms. Londiwe being the contact person. That's how this topic goes. And I kept on saying, no, I don't want anybody to have my number. I will find a way that we meet through Londi. It's fine that way. Then he says, no, if you're scared of us, we won't do anything. Actually, we will help you. We'll make your phone unhackable. When one tries to check it, it will reflect in Brazil, it will reflect in Paris, mention other countries while you are here in South Africa. That was the promise. He even mentioned that they will work on the SIM card in the phone. If I give them my number, they will help me with that. So I said, no. My phone is in the car, and it was off at that time, but I was not interested in giving them my number because in a way I was trying to indicate that I'm not comfortable with this thing. So I'll trust them later if they feel that what they want me to trust them. Because what was running in the back of my mind is that if Khan is so innocent, why would he want me there in that office? Why would he want to talk to me on the phone in that office where he has a space where he can come to the ad hoc for free? It's different here in the ad hoc. In the ad hoc, we pay for you to come. We accommodate you. We give you food. We give you everything. So in lemhlula ukuthi as azosibona lapha khulume nathi asitshela iqiniso ukuthi yena akenzanga lutho. That was my concern in this thing ukuthi this is a plot to get me to take cash or get myself implicated in whatever they want to implicate me or find a way to control me so that I can keep quiet in probing Khan.
So were there cameras in the room where these offers were being made to you, the checkers and the 10 bar, etc.?
Yes, as I entered the boardroom, when I sat down on my right-hand side on the corner, there was a camera there on top. And on my left-hand side again on the corner, there was a camera there on the corner. Including when we entered at the gate, at that door, there's a camera at the corner of the door. A very, very tiny camera. You might not see it if you're not looking. So those are things that I did take note of.
So you felt that they were trying to implicate you?
In many ways, I felt many things, either implicate or find a way to control me. You see, in my political life, there's one thing I'm wary of. I believe that when somebody promises you such an amount of money, and should you be lucky, should I put it like that, should you be lucky and get that money, you will be happy for a little while, and they will control you. So that's what I don't want in my career, politically, because there is now ad hoc and madlanga because of such things. The politicians have now a bad reputation because of such things. So I'm one of those people who are trying to resuscitate our name and our credibility. I'm sorry if I may not, no offense intended. You see, when you go out, it is a standard norm that when somebody is arrested, they will tell you, no, get your cold drink, get your cold drink. We speak to the police, give them something about. It is also a standard norm that they will say, no, if you are going to court, don't worry, bring something, we'll speak to the prosecutor, or I know the judge. That's why when Honorable Skosana in the ad hoc, when we spoke that we are not done in the ad hoc, we want to further probe the commissioners in the security cluster, the judges, the prosecutors. I remember one day we started asking about certain judges. I may not mention names here. Outside of the committee, we were then told, the guys, do you know what you are doing? You're talking about judges here. Don't start fight with judges. I've done nothing wrong, so I don't worry about what judges would do to me if I know I've done nothing wrong. So it's those things that are standard in our cities, in our communities, that this is a character, that politicians are like this, police are like this, and we need to change that so that we have a better South Africa.
So you never took the 10 million that was offered?
If it was there, let me tell you what I was going to do. I was going to take that 10 million, go home with the 10 million, look for charities, look for the hobos in the street, give them money, and get to ad hoc and tell them that I took 10 million given by these people. Here it is. That's my character. That's the person I am. But unfortunately, they had no money. Even when we leave, I stated here in my statement, this Imran guy says, no, Shong, don't worry. I see you're not quite happy. Get your chocolate when we get to Johannesburg. When I land at the airport, we'll meet at the airport. I'll give you a chocolate. Talks in that line. I was like, no, don't worry. I'll take my chocolate in Joburg. So I was going to take it and make sure that I expose it. Because the purpose that I wanted to know is why would Khan get me there? Why would they want me there if he's innocent?